Alright, I've decided where I'm going to go. Let's go ahead and finish up the main meat of the story. So we're finally going to head for Gulg Volcano. And it's just so much nicer to fly there rather than have to sail the Crescent Lake, roll through the river. But the other thing is we got to approach from the top. Thankfully, approaching from the bottom will send us right to the top. Now this place is probably the biggest dungeon in the game. If you step on the lava tiles, you take one hit point of damage, and do not have to worry about random encounters. Unfortunately, since we are massively overpowered, we are just going to wreck everything in here. Maybe better just run away from most of them, but I'll showcase new enemies. As I said, this place is probably the biggest dungeon in the game. Lots of treasures to loot, but none of them really have any lasting effects. That's the downside. And why are you? One moment. I do believe my emulator is. Yeah, one moment. I'm actually using a new version of Visual Boy Advance. Actually, I know what the problem is. I'm getting some. I'm getting some conflicting key commands here. There we go. And it was sad how long it took him to run away. And as usual, we are going to be getting encounters every 3 steps where we don't want, but new enemy. Let's take it out. Bam, gone. Moving on. I love how quickly battles can go in this. Okay, fire elemental, no escape. We'll kill him. Not even gonna get the chance to react. Okay, I'm at least 20 levels over leveled here, and I'm getting ambushed by centipedes. We go into a dungeon called Ankeg Watts. We're playing the wrong game. Decent level up for Tim, HP up. And great use. These guys are new. They're just kind of the latest in class. But hey, Excalibur wrecks them. If we fought them in Marsh Cave, that was recorded about 4 weeks ago. I don't remember. Oh, the black robe is still good enough, and yep. These guys think they're going to stop us. Decent amount of gil, and of course, shout-outs to the music in this. This is for some of the best music in the game. So good they reused it in FF9. Now here's the sad thing, it would have been faster to just kill the thing. I can't believe you guys. You weren't able to run from the single hill gigas in a narrow corridor that would slow it down. Now the other thing, of course, I will be using Healing Staff just to offset the lava tiles. That's another reason why I at least go to Citadel Trials before coming here. And, yep, guaranteed tile. Admittedly, this room is probably going to take longer than most of the rest of the dungeon combined. Because it's got the most treasure. Yeah, great sword. Everything is out of date. Jeez. Yeah, run away. Everyone run away. Save me time. Why am I getting ambushed by these things? Pyrolisk, well, you guys, this is the first time we've seen you in this dungeon. There's Excalibur in action. Quite nice. Enjoy. Yeah. Gaze at the one with the Aegis shield. Now, Horned Devil, another one we've seen in other places before. Yeah, very few enemies are unique to a single dungeon in this game. Probably less than 20. Because we'll be seeing many of them, essentially many of them, later on. My goodness, that's the furthest I've gotten without a battle. Yeah, some enemies we've seen in Overworld before, killing them for good measure. There is one enemy in here I will fight every time, but they're mostly on guaranteed tiles anyway. Thank you guys. Guaranteed attack, yep. And most of the completely unique enemies are ones that show up on the guaranteed tiles. Way. 1500 gil, we. not way, we. And the big treasure room down here. Oh. Most of these enemies I will just start running from. I'm basically strong enough to finish the game, so there's no point in fighting enemies who aren't going to give a lot of experience, but at the same time, they still get all their attacks in before we can move. On the plus side, that only seems to happen if we're running away. Yep, this is a very nice treasure haul. Can't hold any more. That's probably a high potion. Because I did take some time off screen to max out some of my items. And I should have just stuck with like 90. But this little treasure room is one of the main reasons this place is very popular to come into early in the FF1 randomizer. The lava worm was a guaranteed attack, guaranteed battle. And I'll run. Yep, you know you're pitiful when the one with the lowest magic resistance doesn't take a lot of damage. Yep, some mithril gear. I think the great sword is, if I remember correctly, that's the giant sword in NES version. Yep. So if you want to go back to the Earth Cavern and grind up in the Hall of Giants, that's a good weapon to use. Getting ambushed by these guys again. I'm just going to run away and hopefully not get stabbed in the back because these guys keep attacking me. Yeah, good old Sasuke's katana just ripping fire to shreds. And the many, many attacks we'll get just trying to get from point A to point B. I think I need to stop complaining about the encounter rate in FF4 PSP. This has been much worse. On the plus side, everyone should be protected from petrification. And nope, gotta swing all the way back around, get to the door over here. Yeah, the biggest treasure room in the dungeon, also the biggest pain to get to. Yep, that's the guaranteed one. Not that it matters, I would have gotten an encounter there anyway at the rate we're going. Yeah, better run. If there's only one or two enemies, it's just going to be faster to straight out attack them. Maybe even 3 at this point. They were hiding in the crevices of the volcano. And yet they're still barely touching us. Ah! Can I go more than half a dozen steps without an encounter game? Apparently not. Okay, yep, safe. Oh, except for the one tile. The one tile I could have gotten an encounter on that, on that shot. There it is. Okay, this room doesn't have a lot of treasure. It's fairly mazy, and of course we get encounters on the little bit of tile we're walking on. But we're due for a little bit of healing. There we go, there's a level up for riddles, because max HP is no longer the number of the beast. That was actually pointed out to me more than once. Now here's one where we are going to want a couple of encounters on the... But not that it matters. We're at another fairly mazy room without any treasure. Just head down and left. And this is a case where I will heal up. Not quite full for everybody, but that's okay. And that's one head more left than down to start with. I actually think I have to head left one more segment. Yeah, I'm fine for HP for the moment. Oh, this is one of those dungeons where I always get lost, but I went too far. Well, we got 3 healing items. Let's see if we can actually... Oh, not the mage's staff. And, of course, the one not using one is the first one to attack. Go team. Oh, let's try that again and watch the exact same thing happen. I'm calling it right now. Nope, I was wrong. The enemy attacked first. Thank you, Tim. Hey, we got 2 out of 3. Better than nothing. Okay, do we have to kill all 7 heads for it to not respawn like that? No, that'd be Yamato no Orochi. And we'd be playing the wrong game, of course. One of many of the wrong games, really. Okay, we're back to treasure rooms. Another lava worm. Do 2 attempts at healing. Yeah, I really should have Scarecrow try to use the healing item. And this one is not a set encounter, but yep, one of the enemies you can run into. And I get a 3rd lava worm in a row. What, did these guys come back after initiating the Battle of 5 Armies by moving the Orc army? Okay, I thought this was a dead end, I was wrong. And there's a Fire Gigas, new enemy, which even with our current gear, actually did double-digit damage. Oh, we need to heal up anyway. Okay, there's the second ice brand in the game, but it's already obsolete. Is that a guaranteed one? I can't say for sure. Okay, the Fire Gigas wasn't guaranteed. In terms of the Flame Shield, I think... Okay, yeah, it's pretty much the same as the Ice Shield. Just protects against a different element. Now here's the thing, I always forget what protects against what between the Ice and Flame gear in this game. It's really not clear. Yeah, this one's a trap tile. Just putting it nicely in between the... Let's do it. Yeah, get into the healing. I mean, we are walking on lava. It's amazing we're not melting just being next to it. But hey, that's what the convection trope is for. That's hard to say. Convection schmug dimension, something like that. Ooh, nice level up for Scarecrow. More treasure room, already looted. And there was actually one thing we were talking about. I was watching someone play the NES version, I believe it was the Agamoth. And we were talking about how some chests are connected, where if you open one, the other one counts as open, but they should have the same item. I do believe that's the case in all versions of the game. That's something I need to look into a bit more. And the Fire Lizard. This is the enemy that's the favorite for grinding in the NES version for speedrunners. Primarily because you just step back and forth, and hey, both these guys are guaranteed. Well, decent experience for a full four party. And a fairly easy battle to boot. Except for Riddles, who still needs to master his stabby death. And a staff. The worst mage weapon in the game. Go ahead and try a full round of healing. Lucky! Hit the jackpot on that battle. And one more Fire Hydra. Yeah, after the first couple floors, you start getting a lot of battles with just one or two giant enemies. Final floor. And another big one, but not as evil. Another Fire Lizard. And yeah, I'm gonna see if we can't get a little more healing in. But if you want to skip all the treasure, the way out is in the bottom left corner, so I'll be doing a clockwise run of the room. Not all of the mid rooms have treasure either. And Red Dragon. This is the one place we can fight them. There might be another one on the same floor, but yep, unique enemy. Kill down one hit. 4,000 gil, pretty nice. Light mail, not needed. And another guaranteed tile on the way. Yeah. And that's one that's empty. Oh. I'm gonna do a full round of healing. Thankfully it missed. I can either do this or just use high potions outside of battle. This will be good enough for now. Not quite back to full, but good enough for now. Yeah, this dungeon's not kidding anymore. They're just throwing all the big guys at us. And yet, they still get the first attacks on. Meanwhile, I'm still rolling in gil. I probably made back everything I spent off screen. Nothing in here. And that's probably a connected chest. Not gonna see if there's a guaranteed battle or not. And these guys again. On the plus side, that was a nice long time without encounter for once. should be treasure in here. Yep, that's connected. Wow, a single ogre mage. I'm so afraid. And the last one. Any treasure? We'll find out in a moment. Nope. Okay, so less treasure in here than I thought. Really only need the flame mail on the left side if you get everything else. But now to do what we came here for to begin with. Top off our HP and get ready for the fight. Not quite top off, we're good. So, you are the ones who defeated the three fiends of earth, water, and wind, and roused Marilith from her slumber. And again, the developers saw foresight on that one. Whichever ones you beat it are the ones that she talks about. The power of the burning flame is mine, and mine alone! Those who would oppose me shall burn in hellfire! Oh, joke's on her, we've got no blaze. It's time for the standard setup. Oh, not gauntlets, we want the giant's glove. Standard boss fight. Play things defensively with our knight, build up our monk, and let her rip. And no, your protect isn't necessary, so let's go ahead and build up the same with him. Oh, we could use the white shirt, but I think we're good. 24 hits, one shot. Now, before going live, I asked him if he was ready to continue beating up bosses with his fists. There's just one example. But round 4, we know the drill. Shed some light on the situation thanks to the crystal. Yay! Yay! And of course the final bonus dungeon opens up, which is technically the second one. It would have been a nice troll moment had the earthquake startled that elf into falling into the lava. He's not a dwarf, what am I thinking? Let's get out of here, hopefully without any more encounters. And going the right way.